Hey viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome back to If My Heart Had Wings episode 3, and as I've said, I think, in the last episode, I do believe we are now at the point in the game, or a point in the game rather I should say, where I basically don't remember playing up to a couple of years ago, so from this point on, more or less, we should be going into this game blind, or at least I should be anyway. You guys maybe not so much if you've watched a playthrough of this before or seen it, played it for yourself, who knows. Right, someone is calling for me. Aoi. We are back at the dorm. The Le Maison du Flying Fish. That one. I went back to the dormitory and someone called out to me when I was at the gate. Oh. Who are you again? Were you the sports person who Aoi was talking to? Was it last episode? When he was thinking about clubs at school, possibly. Aoi, dude! Oh, Anchan. Okay, this is Anchan, apparently. When I saw who it was, my level of enthusiasm went up by 500%. Standing there was Anchan. I was thinking about going to see her tomorrow or something. Somewhen. Don't think I've ever heard that that word before in my life. Alright, so are you here on this screen? Yes, you are, Tatsuya. Okay, let's get his voice up just for a moment so we can hear his voice acting. I want to meet you soon, so I skipped work to come here.
久しぶりだな、葵。
Okay, it's been a long time. Anchan ruffles my hair. Like I'm a dog or something. It's still Tatvilya. Completely ignoring my attempts to resist, Anchan gives me a noogie, grinding my hair round and round. I think that my hair is probably messed up pretty badly now. This is Tatsuya Igarashi, commonly known as Anchan. He's a childhood friend of Ageha. I still forgotten whether I'm pronouncing that correctly. And mine, and is like a big brother, real big brother to us. He's much older than us, but we used to play together a lot as kids. Oh geez, you're messing up mine hair, yeah.
悪い。昔を思い出してついな。
There you go, there's his VA. He's also uncomfortably close. Right, let's turn that back down so I can hear myself speaking, so I'm not competing with him. Sorry, dude, when I remember the past I couldn't help it. I think I'll give him my surfer voice, why not? You haven't changed either, Anchan. Still the same as before. Hey, that's not a compliment, is it, dude? Or isn't it? Of course, people can't get stuck in a rut. People change, you know. What Anchan says is true, but to me I'd rather Anchan just stays the same as he is now. As I think about that, Anchan all of a sudden has a kind look on his face. I nearly forgot the voice for a moment then. Bruh, is your leg okay now? Yeah, I've had enough for everyday life. I see, dude. Must have been tough. It's no big deal. I can have a normal life like this. On top of that, I had you there to watch me in the race where I tried the hardest. It was a good race, bruh. You looked pretty cool when you were on the podium. I came third, so. In my previous school, I was in the cycle racing club. In the final race of the first grade, I was able to take the third place spot on the podium. It was my best result. For that race, Anchan travelled a long way to come and watch me. Third place is still amazing, bruh. Yeah. Because of Anchan's kindness, I felt a little tearful. He sensed how I was feeling and started to mess up my hair again. This time it wasn't so rough. I like it when Anchan treats me like ein Hound. What's the German for dog? Hunt? That's it, isn't it? I love it when Anchan treats me like ein Hund. So now you're the door mother of this place, huh? Yeah. The Flying Fish Manor, bruh, that brings back memories. We used to play here a lot. People come sneaking in. Oh yeah, that's right. That wasn't what Anchan was talking about just now. Has he been seeing girls there? Is that what he was referring to? By the way, bruh, is that girl a boarder here? Someone was hiding in the shadow of the gate. Of course it's her. I had a feeling. Kotori looked like she couldn't get past between. Look, I'm bound to fluff up a few lines here, okay? It's been a long day at work. I've had administrative meetings with colleagues. Do forgive me if my brain is a little bit all over the place. It looked like she couldn't get past because Anchan and I were in the way. She could have just spoke to us normally, but instead she was hiding and watching us. Hey there, Missy! Hello. Kotori was still being cautious but returns a greeting. Then we got out of her way, then went into her composed mode and entered the dormitory. So that... oh, not German. So that girl lives here, huh? You know her? Yeah, bruh, I see her in the town from time to time. There's a big dog near my factory, you know. Pedigree? There's a big dog that goes by that name. I'm sure it was a Saint Bernard. Yesterday, bruh, she was hanging around near Pedigree. Was she by any chance trying to stroke his head? Yeah, that's what it looked like, bruh. She was giving him food, but that dog only eats food from his owner. As I thought, that was in the things I want to do list. Stroke the head of the big dog in the neighbourhood. It's really scary, but it might be unexpectedly friendly. If possible, I'd like to ride around on its back. So she was skipping school to go and do things like that. Well, I'll forget about Kotori for now. Anyway, welcome back, Yaoi, bruh. It's good to be back, Anchan. I seemed a little embarrassed as I answered, and Anchan grinned at me. If you have any problems, bruh, don't hesitate to ask. I'm your big bro, right? Parting with those words, Anchan turned to leave. Oh, that's right, Anchan. I know this is a bit soon, but I have a favour to ask. I took the parts that Amane had left with me out of my bag. Along with it was a memo with the dimensions and so on written down. I need some parts the same as these. Would you be able to get one? Anchan's family run a factory. It's known as a town factory, and it seems that they manufacture special order-made parts. Anchan works there right now. If Anchan can't do it, he might be able to use his connections with other engineers to introduce me to other factories. Anchan looked at the broken parts and the memo. A diaphragm, huh? Okay, bruh, he quickly answered. I'll contact you once I get my hands on it. Thanks, Anchan. No problem, bruh. Anchan raised one hand and turned to leave. Okay, so we had another reunion with an old childhood friend. Also done myself a nice glass of lemon-flavoured iced tea here to cool me down in this summer heat. Cheers. Ah, delicious. Didn't actually put any ice in it, which I feel like I probably should have done, but never mind. Thanks to the fact that I was able to meet Anchan, I went back to my room in a good mood. I put my hand on the saddle of the bicycle in the corner of my room. I'm proud to have been able to stand on the podium in front of a buddy like Anchan. That looks like an expensive bike. Before I realised, Kotori was next to me. What are you doing here? I came in here with you, didn't you realise? Are you fucking blind? I hadn't realised. Do you want something? Without answering my question, Kotori opened a drawer in the desk. In here, maybe not. Oh, she's searching for the withdrawal thing. How about in here? Looks like she's searching for something. Not here, that's strange. I was sure that you'd have it. There was nothing that I didn't want her to see, so I was unfazed when I questioned her. Okay, thank God. You see, I feel like this is the moment where you could have that anime trope of girl starts searching boy's room and immediately finds his porn stash. I'm pretty sure that is a trope. I feel like I've seen that before. I still remember there was a scene in... what was it? Orimo? Where Manami finds Kyosuke's stash of porno mags with girls in glasses. Girls wearing glasses, rather. Yeah, I'm making the anime references, why not? What are you doing? Looking for something. You can see that, can't you, you fucking bastard? I know, but shouldn't you at least get the consent of the owner of the room? What about you? Give it back now. I know you've got it. Got what? It's... Apparently she was looking for the withdrawal notice that I had picked up before. I don't know what you're looking for, but I don't think it's in here. You definitely sound suspicious. There's no mistaking it. I know you have it. Hell fucking Mary, I'll find whatever you're hiding, you bastard. Kotori's going very much into that Irish stereotype. Did you say something? No. Seems like her search has come to a stop. However, Kotori isn't leaving the room and continues looking around the room. It's the first time I've been in a boy's room. I'm a good little Catholic girl. I never know go into boys' rooms. There's so much temptation. Sorry. That's a stereotype, ladies and gentlemen. Right. It's pretty tidy, isn't it? I expected there to be trash everywhere. I don't have many things, yeah. Thanks to that, moving house was easy. Kotori was staring straight at the bike, which gave off a unique presence in my room. What happened to your leg? I panicked at being asked so frankly. It's no big deal. Looks like she was listening to my conversation with Anchan. Just had a bit of an injury, but look, it's fine now. I'd lightly swing my leg to show her. Is the injury the reason why you changed school? It's fine, really. Why do you ask? No reason. I just felt like it. There's no need for you to worry about it. Who said I was worried about you? I'm not worried, not even a tiny bit. See you later. That was a waste of time. Kotori makes a straight face and goes back to her room. You're going again tomorrow, aren't you? To the garage. At lunch, yeah. I think this is her saying that. I'm not going. Is what it... Oh no, this is me. Okay, I got a bit confused then. Is what it felt like she was going to say. I am going, you fucking git. She answered, unpanicked as she left my room. Looks like I should make 3 lunchboxes this time. Yes, do that. Okay, on to another chapter then, ladies and gentlemen. So slowly but surely we're meeting all the significant characters. I feel like there's probably at least another couple, though, who we've yet to meet. You know, because whenever I look, for example, whenever I'm about to actually open up the game from Steam, I notice on the sort of banner, there's like a couple of characters who I'm pretty sure we've not met yet. Today didn't go well either. Today's breakfast was another dismal failure. All of the boarders showed their faces in the dining hall for breakfast, but the only one who finished a meal was Kanako. She'll eat anything. She's fine and straightforward, as there must have been something wrong with it. All I have to do is make meals and clean. What a piece of cake, is what I thought when I accepted a job as dorm mother, but my confidence is gradually fading. No. It's you again. What was your voice? Was it kind of like a nerdy voice? What are you brooding over, you traitor? What do you want? Masatsugu, joining me on the way to school, went out of his way to come and sling verbal abuse. A few things happened at the dormitory. Dealing with girls can be tough. In that case, you should talk to me. That's because I have a girlfriend. Yeah. Isn't she a freshman at Seisen Girls' School? Seisen? Is that how you say it? Or is it Seisen? I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to say Seisen, and someone can correct me in the comments if need be. Seisen Girls' High School is a school for rich girls and is famous even in this neighbourhood. The uniform has a reputation for being cute, so fans come from far and wide just to take a look. Creepy. Her name's Eri-chan. Do you want to see a photo? It looks like he's about to show me, so I go along with it. Whoa, seriously, she's cute. How do we know this is true? I'm getting vibes from you, Masasugu, that you're the sort who would just pluck a random picture of a cute girl off the internet and say, oh yeah, she's my girlfriend. You wouldn't know her. She goes to another school entirely. That kind of thing. We're in a band together. Eri-chan's on vocals and bass and I'm on guitar. Marbo, you can play guitar? I practiced like crazy for Eri-chan. Now I can play as fast as Ingui? Don't know how to say that. Okay, let me have to read that first before I said it out loud. Dorora, it goes as he shows off some great air guitar. Anyway, who the hell is Ingui? Hey, you're old school, you were riding bikes, weren't you? Yeah, I was. What about it? So you're not doing it anymore? We even don't have a cycle racing club at our school, though. Yeah, I don't do it anymore. Masasuku's face seemed to say it's got nothing to do with me, though. Do you get on the podium at some huge race meet? Did you hear that from Anchan? Anchan told Ageha and Hotaru that they should... they went German again. They should go with him and cheer for you at the next race. Well, he told me to. That made me go a bit red. Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I want to go so that I can see you lose miserably. I wasn't planning on going so that I could cheer you for you or anything. Yeah, I get it. Don't get so flustered. Ageha felt bad about it, that she couldn't see you at your best. You knew about that, didn't you? 9. I didn't know. I never thought that I would make it to the podium. Even if I knew, it was too far away for me to say, come and watch me. Even so, you still didn't contact us. Same goes for both of us. Besides, I sent you a New Year card every year, didn't I? Is that all you sent, Howie? You mean the pre-printed ones they sell at a convenience store? Who does the same thing? Anyway, your New Year cards usually arrive at the end of January. You should just be thankful that I send you one back, you... Oh, I found the odd couple. Hi, Ageha. Morning. What's up, Marbo? That's a Sugu for sneakily hiding in my shadow. It's nothing. Don't get too friendly with me or Eri-chan will get angry. Okay, she's just a cute girlfriend, isn't she? I don't know whether that was meant to sound sarcastic or not. Shockingly, Ageha deliberately keeps her distance from Masatsugu as she walks. Oh, Jesus, close there, bro. Masatsugu comes up beside me and gives me a little poke in the ribs. I think we were talking about just now. Don't say anything to Ageha, okay? What thing? About the fact that she wanted to go and watch your race. Okay, I got it. Is it the sort of things that needs to be kept a secret? Why are two guys like you getting so clingy? What do you mean? I don't want to get near this guy. Gross. You don't have to actually spit. You're getting along so well. I'm so jealous. Shut up, Ageha. Yeah, don't say weird things like that. Ageha's here for the Yaoi. She got them boys love fantasies. Also, I've just noticed, if I press F4, you can actually remove the text box in this game so you can see the whole CG. And, you notice there how, yeah, look at like the slope there, where the path goes down towards the, what I assume is the teacher's podium at the front of the room. Like it was actually a slope, not stairs. I guess maybe it's designed like that for a certain disabled student. Lunchtime. Today I didn't eat my lunchbox early. As I basked in this tiny sense of achievement and got my lunchbox out, Kotori had already disappeared from the classroom. Oh. Going back and forth there. As she looked out into the hallway, she was moving back and forth as if she was saying, should I go forward? No, maybe I should go back. Are you waiting for me? Letting out a cry not really befitting a pretty little girl, Kotori fanned herself with her left hand as if to calm herself down. Don't scare me like that, you fucking git. Sorry, I only wanted to speak to you, that's all. You're going, aren't you, to the garage? Yes, I am. It's not like I'm waiting for you, though. Okay, shall we go? I push her wheelchair on the way. Hey, don't just start pushing me. Here, hold this, would you? I passed my bag to her. Hey, don't treat me like baggage storage. How he's not... How he's just ignoring her nonsense. Looks like nobody's here. The garage was open, but there was no one there. For some reason, it felt like Amane was always here, so it was a little surprising you say that, but you've only just met her, Yaoi. The air conditioning's not turned on, so it's quite humid. What should we do? Why are you asking me? Kotori subconsciously put a hand on her stomach. Shall we have our lunch in here? I made one for you too, Kotori. Well, I mean leftovers from breakfast. Kotori didn't come to have any breakfast this morning, so she shouldn't have any way of knowing what food was served. Is this also part of your job as dorm mother? Nine, I'm just meddling. He straight up admits it. 1, 2, 3, I put the 3 lunchboxes on the workbench. I've entered the trouble of making one for Amane too, though. The air conditioner isn't turned on in the garage, so if I just leave it here, it'll go bad. This is a refrigerator, so I decided to put it in there. If I leave a note on the desk, she'll realise and then eat it, won't she? Could you turn on the electric fan? Kotori turns on the nearby electric fan. What about the air conditioner? I can't find the remote controller. It's probably buried somewhere. We open up the lunchboxes in the place that gets the full force of the wind from the electric fan. What's this? Curry? This morning's breakfast was curry. Well, was it Kaneko who basically told us that the reason why nobody's eating our breakfast is because it's not really suitable breakfast stuff? I mean, to be fair, if I was in this dorm, I probably wouldn't give a shit. I'd probably just eat it anyway. You don't like it? Do people usually put curry in their lunchboxes? You can complain after you've eaten it. Kotori has a meek look on her face as she moves the cold curry towards her mouth. It's tasty even though it's cold. It would be good if we had a microwave though. For a little while, the two of us quietly eat our curry. Oh. Today there is no sheet covering the glider. I gazed at the simple sleek shape of its body and thought it was beautiful. I imagine the aircraft cutting through the air as it flew. When riding a bicycle, your greatest enemy is the wind. Kotori's face seemed to say, what is this guy talking about all of a sudden? But I carry on regardless. The first thing is when you have a headwind. While it is constantly pushing you back, you have to keep pedalling. I face the wind coming through the electric fan, set to strong, and I remember that feeling a little. The feeling of the wind gradually draining my stamina. That's why when we ride a bicycle, we try to find ways to reduce air resistance, or just the shape of the bike or the helmet. During the race, we cooperate with the members of other teams and form a group while riding. I thought that when riding a bike, it would be better if the wind wouldn't blow. But this thing rides the wind to fly. Even though it doesn't have a jet engine or a propeller. If we hadn't actually seen it flying that day, even with the real thing right in front of us, we wouldn't be able to imagine it flying. Speaking of which, Kotori, how do you know about gliders? She didn't really know that much about them, as that was the first time she had seen a real one. I don't really, I just read about them in a book. Somehow it seems like it's hard for her to answer, so I decide not to go any further. Is it on her bucket list? She wants to fly? One would imagine maybe. Speaking of books, there's a bookshelf here, lined with many books. Looking closely, they are all related to gliders or aircraft. I pick one up and take a look inside, and immediately, my German instincts kick in as I see a glorious Messerschmitt. It's all in English, I can't read it. It's not that my grades in English are bad, but with the level of English I've from studying at school, reading academic papers is really tough. Seems like Kotori is the same. Do you think Amane probably can read them? This book has lots of photos. As if as a book that had many photos of gliders, like a catalogue. There's so many different types. The shape of the wings, the size, and so on. Even with gliders, there are so many different varieties. Look at this. What's happening in this picture? It's flying over a mountain. It looks so natural that I didn't really notice, but the glider was flying high enough so that it could look down on the mountain. As it can fly that high? Kotori and I, without realising, both look at the glider sitting over there. With its wings removed, we couldn't really grasp the full size of it, but at a glance it didn't seem all that different to the glider in the photo. Amane says that it could go above the clouds. I wonder what it feels like to fly through the sky. It probably feels amazing. To fly on the rising air currents would be just like being a bird, wouldn't it? After we finished our lunchboxes, we stayed for a little longer. We spent the time looking at books and admiring the glider. You know, sometimes with this German accent, I keep flicking between and. When the bell rang, it felt like the time to enjoy ourselves was over, and I felt a little sad. What's this? Just as we were about to go back to the classroom, Kotori noticed a photo frame on Amane's desk. I wonder what this is. The weird thing was that there was a photo frame, but no photo inside. An empty photo frame had been placed there. In her case, she probably managed to lose just the photo inside. What's up? There's nothing. Let's go, it's hot in here. I can't stand it. The moment we stepped out the sauna-like garage, the air outside felt cool. Nope. Suddenly, night time. Well, that was quick. We just immediately transitioned back to the dorm. Splash, splash, splash. Phew. Was that my shower? Just 3 splashes of water and that's it? Oh, I'm worn out. It's easy to say cleans the bathroom. Oh, never mind. He was cleaning. That's what he was doing. But I never thought it would be such a big job. I mean, it's a dormitory bathroom, Yaoi. What were you expecting, lad? You just quick wipe over. No, you got to scrub that thing down. Plus there's no air conditioning and so it's filtering. The trouble is, if I don't do this every day during the summer times, then mould will start growing. It's not just about hygiene, it's kind of gross too. There's no way you can take a bath when there's mould growing and my cell phone rang. On the display it showed home. Hello, guten Tag. Yaoi, it's me. What's up? Nothing really, darling. I was just wondering how you're doing. How is it? Is it going smoothly? I can't say it's going smoothly. I didn't think much of it when I accepted, but it turned out to be pretty tough, Mutty. Just add that German in there. Yes, of course, darling. There's no such thing as an easy job. Going to school every day and doing the work of a dorm mother is wearing me out. I realised this after only a few days. This is a lot of hard work. But now that's better for you, isn't it? Why? You can do it without dredging up all memories, darling. Well, if that's what you think, don't talk about it. Do you miss your mama? A mother like you? What's that supposed to imply? She's the kind of mother who loves teasing her son, but she gave me to do this dumb mother job because she was worried about me. I'm so busy that I don't have time to dwell on things. Speaking into the hallway, as the other boarders may have been able to hear me, so I went back to my room. We continue our silly parent-child conversation. My mother is a fiercely independent person and a hard-working career woman. That feels like the kind of line that everyone makes sort of light-hearted jokes about. This female character is a fierce independent woman who don't need no man. That kind of thing. I guess, yeah. Just saying it's funny because I feel like, everyone makes that kind of joke on YouTube sometimes. Many things have been happening until recently. Vales are still going on now and we were living separately. I'm a bit too old to be missing my mother though. It's enough for me to just speak to her from time to time. How's school, darling? It's going fine. Ageha is there too. She's gone so pretty, hasn't she? Recently I saw her for the first time in a while and I was so surprised. Me too. She's like a proper girl now. Oh, nearly went German. You won't be able to think about her like that for much longer, darling. Ageha-chan will get even more pretty from now on, won't she? She's outgoing and considerate, so she'll be very popular with the boys, no doubt about it. Jeez, cut it out. What are you talking about? Now, you have such a sharp tongue. You remind me of someone. Yeah, you. Would a mother usually tell her son to go chasing after girls? Okay then, darling, good luck. If you have any trouble, call me. Sure. Also, if you're finding it tough to do all of the housework, you can ask the boarders to help you. The rent in that place is super cheap, so they should help with things like that. I'll think about it. Good night, Yaoi-chan. She called me that on purpose because she knows I don't like it, and then ended the call. My father is the one who calls me Aoi, but it's kind of a girl's name, so I was often teased about it, and it seems she still remembers. I put down my phone and take a look at the boarding students' roster. As for the boarders' jobs, cleaning their own room is a given. Then there is cleaning the hallways and entrance as well as the dining hall. On the other hand, my jobs are to prepare breakfast and dinner, clean up afterwards, clean the bathroom and the garden, and other miscellaneous chores. It is actually pretty tough. Maybe I should ask for some help. Even if I can just get them to clean the bathrooms, that would be a real lifesaver. Huh? Yuka? Oh, I forgot about some of the other boarders. I was forgetting who some of them were. What voice did I give you? Did I give you a voice? Or are you just a random background character? Yes. Okay, you know what? I'm going to give her that voice. Why the hell not? Yuka, who is in his dining hall, is all fourth grader and the one who'd been here the longest. Seems surprised as I call out to her. What is it, Ali? Can I ask you a question? I lay out the roster that I was just looking at on the table where Yuka is sitting. Yuka, who should be used to seeing this, looks at it with curiosity. Kotori doesn't have her name on the job roster. Starting with Kaneko's and Yuka's, there are 4 names, but Kotori's name is not there. Yes, but she... Yuka looks towards the dining hall door as she speaks. She's disabled. You know what, maybe I won't give her that stupid voice. Maybe I'll give her... Le Français. I see, so that's why. Thank you. It's okay. Oh, well, never mind. I gave her the French accent immediately she's gone. Okay, sure. Why not? Drink more of my iced tea. Oh, that was a long fade, that was. Oh. It's your favourite anime cicada sound. And a very loud chopping of a knife. As the scorching sun comes shining in. Up on the roof with nothing to block the sunlight, feels even more like I'm being burnt. Wait, you're on the roof? What, are you re-shingling the place? The day is hot as hell. I grumble as I wipe the sweat from my brow. It's already 7 o'clock. It's just before the peak of summer, when the sun is finally shining at full strength. Can you hear me over that sound? Today is Saturday, so there's no school. Now is my chance to get some of the dorm or the work done. This morning I've climbed up on the roof and I'm fixing leaks. I feel like maybe this is something you should get a handyman in for. Am I qualified to be doing this kind of DIY work? This building is in pretty bad condition. Oh, and suddenly the cicada stopped. Guess they got bored. I heard that the owner, who collapsed a few days ago, and who was also the caretaker here, is an elderly woman. Because it was a girls' dormitory with no guys around, there were quite a few places that had been left damaged. This place is so old that I can't help wondering if originally it was aiming to be registered as a cultural heritage site. The owner, who is a widow, opens the manor house as a student dormitory before I was born. Which means that when we were calling this place the Witch's Mansion, students from Keifu Academy were already living here. Since then, the owner had been taking care of the boarding students like they were her own children or grandchildren. However, since the redevelopment plans were brought forward, land prices in Kazagora have been rising. The owner's sons were hoping to let go of this place, and that's one of the reasons why I was brought to take on the dorm mother's job in such a hurry. It might be hard to avoid getting involved in those kinds of adult matters, so I will just quietly get on with the work that I have to do. Alright, that should do it. Finishing the repairs to the roof, I climb down the ladder. Okay, next is chasing Hat out of the garden. Maybe, who knows. Hat, who was pecking at the soil, had come closer to where I was going to put my feet as I climbed down. This is kind of besides the point, but ducks eat weeds on bugs, so it seems as if I just leave him to it, he will maintain the garden. However, he will also peck at the flowers and so on too, so the person doing the gardening needs to watch out for that. What's up, Hat? Where's your buddy? I have no idea what he's saying, but he definitely looks bored. You can tell that by looking at the duck's face, can you? Sorry, but I've got work to do. When I get back, I'll give you a bath. Is that also in your job description? The door to Kotori's room was closed. I couldn't hear any sound, and there were no signs that she was awake. Still asleep, her sleepyhead. Hey, Kotori. Wake up, Alul. Hey, Miss Alul. Wow, you're just going to bother her like that. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Shut up. What do you want? I'm going to do some shopping. Do you want to come with me? Is that the reason why you disturbed my peaceful sleep? That is a big dog plush you've got on your bed. My face seemed to say, if this was America and I sued you, you would lose. I was going to make a joke then for a second. If this was America, she'd just fire several shots through the door and kill you. Sorry, Americans. But seriously, your country is awash with guns and it's kind of scary. You're oversleeping. It's a nice sunny day, so let's go outside. Why do I have to do your shopping with you? You're shopping for the dormitory. You eat too, don't you? I'll get ready, so oh, try that again. I'll get ready, so hold on a minute. I'm going to go buy some Guinness and some Irish potatoes. Hi there, hey! You don't like this, okay? Seeing Ageha give a great big wave, Kotori makes an annoyed face. Hi, Ageha. Sup, Yaoi? Morning, Kotori. Morning. Why is she here? You said we were going out to do shopping for the dormitory. It's fine, there's something I need help with. I planned from the... Oh, wrong voice. I had planned from the beginning to meet up with Ageha. That's because I want her as a special advisor for today's work. Right, let's go. Let's go, let's go! Where are we going? The Kmart? The Sunkus? Oh. Hello, hello. Fancy looking mall. We arrived at the underground street of the shopping mall. There are many stylish shops in the shopping arcade, and there is also a large supermarket. There's also a great place to get the German bratwurst, and the brotchen, and the strudel, yeah. I push Kotori along in a wheelchair and go around buying the food for the Ageha. What do we need? First you need chicken thighs, then red peppers, green peppers, onions... You look so sullen. Kotori looks like she still doesn't agree with the fact that Ageha is with us. She looks at me like she's trying to put a curse on me. I got Ageha to think of a menu for me for tonight's dinner. Seems that the things that I make aren't the kind of things the girls like. So why do I need to come with you? Because you can carry the bags? Oh. What's this chibi artwork we've got all of a sudden? Kotori is doing a good job of carrying the green supermarket basket. Ageha and I keep slinging more and more ingredients into the basket. Paprika powder, whole tomatoes, cured ham, then there's... Whip. Don't sling them in like that, you feckin' git. I'll get some mineral water. Jesus. A giant bottle of mineral water. Kotori just is suffocating under the weight of the mineral water. It's so heavy. Hey, can I buy some potato chips? 9. Oh, Pakure Man chips. I remember these. Another word, I'm hoping I pronounced correctly. You're so stingy, I'll pay for them later. So put them in the basket, will ya? She slings them in. It says, warning death potato. Also, we'll soon be out of rice. Let's buy some over here. Oh, jeez. Too much weight, maybe? With all of the ingredients for all the borders, before we knew it, the basket that Kotori was carrying was full. Don't treat me like a shopping cart. As she complained, Kotori was very careful not to let the contents of the basket fall out. Don't drop anything. Damn it. Hail fucking Mary, help me with this weight. Jesus. Is there anything you want, Kotori? Ice cream. Today's shopping is being paid for with the operating costs of the dormitory, so we can't really buy things we don't need. Having said that, she is helping me out. You can get Bari Kun. What? I want something of a higher quality than that. The work I put in and the reward I get aren't balanced. Have it your way. Of course she's going to get the Haagen-Dazs. I decided to treat her to strawberry Haagen-Dazs with my own money. Okay. Is this one okay? Yes, that's okay. We finished at the cash register. The food costs about 50% more than usual, but tonight is a special occasion. Oh jeez, I forgot to buy ground meat. But we don't need it. It's for tomorrow. It's a pain to have to keep going to buy food all the time, you know. I leave them behind and go back to the store. I search for the meat in the ground meat section. If I can, I want to get one with a discount sticker, as I thought there aren't any around at this time. The cost for the boarder's food is paid on a monthly basis. The dormitory is run as kind of a hobby by the owner, so it's just a rough estimate, but there is an upper limit established as part of the rent agreement. The dormitory's meals follow the creed of as cheap as possible, as tasty as possible. I look at the packets of beef that are lined up on the shelf. 2,980 yen for 100 grams. This is a supermarket that celebrity women come to, so sometimes the prices for the ingredients are pretty steep. It's okay once in a while, so I'd like everyone to eat this kind of meat, I murmured to myself. Oh ho! Okay, one of the new characters, who we've not met yet. I was just mentioning the fact that we hadn't met a couple of characters yet a moment ago. I don't know what your personality's like, so I'll just go with my default voice for the moment. Is this one okay, I wonder? A girl reaches across from the side and she slings the luxury marble 2,980 yen for 100 grams meat into her basket. Will this be enough? We're having a beef curry after all. The girl who took the pack showed signs of hesitation, but continued to sling more and more of the luxury marble meat into the basket. In the end, she took everything that was on the shelf. That'll do it alright. You're going to use luxury marble beef in a curry. Not only that, it's thinly sliced. Ah, I was supposed to have said that on the inside, but because of the shock I came right out and said it aloud. I mean, if you're making curries, they have meat for curry over here, see? But when you eat curry, you don't see such big pieces of meat, do you? Well, when you stew meat this size, it becomes much tender and much smaller. If you use that kind of thin meat, the fat will melt away, and you won't have a trace of it left. Huh? In her basket was about 1 kilogram of marble meat to be used in sukiyaki. You're going to stew all of that in a curry? What a waste of good meat. As I stare at the basket, she looks at me in disbelief. I'm so sorry. She seemed embarrassed as she said that and moved over to the fresh fish section. Did I scare her off? There's also seafood curry, so maybe we should buy some fish too, she said as I watched from a distance her throwing sea bream, with the head and tail still on, into the basket while I reached for a pack of the cheap pork and beef ground meat. Aoi has a tendency to talk in those long sentences, but yeah. Okay, we're just leaving her to do her thing. Okay. Me thinks she'll probably crop up again later in the game. It's delicious. Is she already eating her ice cream? Kotori, you like strawberry, do you? I like cookies and cream. Oh, really? Is that tasty? Of course. Say. No. haven't said anything yet. You're disturbing her from her ice cream, Ageha. One spoonful, just one spoonful. No, there's only one spoon. It's okay, we're both girls. No means no. Don't be so stingy. She doesn't want to share the ice cream. Alright, just one spoonful. Yeah, thanks, Kotori. Oh, my Haagen-Dazs. It's delicious. What are you doing? I finished paying and had come back on Kotori was letting Ageha eat her ice cream. I felt like I'd seen something I wasn't supposed to see. It's not what it looks like. She said that she really wanted to... Oh wait, no. This is still her speaking. For some reason there's single quotation marks midway through the sentence. Ooh, right. Gas from me drink coming up me throat. A sip of iced tea, there we go. It's not what it looks like. She said that she really wanted to eat it, so I just let her have one spoonful. Oh god. I hope I don't get hiccups all of a sudden. That'll be very awkward when I'm trying to do a visual novel that requires a lot of reading. I see, Vel, it's nice as you're getting along. Oh no, it's not like that. Strawberry's nice too. Hey, can I have another spoonful? No, that's all. There won't be any left for me. Blushing as she spoke, Kotori continued to wolf down the Haagen-Dazs. Okay, let's go. Here, take this bag. Hey, this is heavy. I'll help too, to say thank you for the ice cream. I push Kotori's wheelchair and we leave the shopping mall. Hey, how do you cut this? Pass it to me, I'll show you how it's done. Her face seemed to say I get annoyed when people get on the high horse, as she obediently passed me the knife. In a vase that Kotori could see easily, I cut the vegetables. Chop, chop, chop. Like this. How about this green pepper? Wouldn't it be best to cut it in half down the middle? Okay, I'll try that. We'd come back to the dormitory. Hunt had begun cooking in the dining hall. You know, I'm thinking about changing the voice that I use for Ageha. It's kind of normal. I might give Ageha an Australian accent, just to differentiate her a bit more. You know, g'day mate, always love talking in an Australian accent. Put that shrimp on the barbie, and all that. I got Kotori, who couldn't reach the stove, to cut the vegetables. I'm cooking while Ageha helps and tells me how to do it. Hey, this is pretty easy. G'day mate, you see, you just cook the vegetables and stew them with the chicken thighs, said Ageha, who had brought the recipe. Basque-style chicken stew. I couldn't guess what kind of food it would be from just the name, but it is really easy to make. First you grill the chicken thighs, then fry them with the cut vegetables, and after that, add the canned tomato and broth and leave it to stew. It's a stew that doesn't need to be done precisely. That's the main dish. Next we prepare the salad and the soup. Himna's had folks around her feet quacking. Kotori doesn't seem to notice as she's quietly immersed in what she's doing. She's really concentrating. Close again. There. G'day. Surprisingly, she's the enthusiastic type, isn't she? Despite complaining at first, once she gets started, she becomes very serious. Yeah, it's kind of hard to cut them evenly. Well, it doesn't need to be exact. If there's variety in the thickness, it gives a difference in texture. Cut them unevenly, got it, she said as she thought about this and that, and started intentionally cutting the vegetables unevenly. I guess that's what people look like when they get serious. Ageha, how does this soup taste to you? G'day, the flavour's a little too mild, I like it nice and strong. I've had salt and pepper. And so the preparations for dinner continued smoothly. Evening meal time? Wow, it looks so tasty. If only we could see it on the table. It's that classic visual novel thing. They only have a certain number of CGs and backgrounds. So it's like you have to imagine partly what's going on in the room. One after another, the boarders came into the dining hall, and seeing the food on the table, and how different it was to usual, they were surprised at first. There is a general idea of meal times for the boarders. They usually make meals at the same time, and the times that everyone comes to the dining hall is not really set. It's okay if you come late, and it's okay if you don't eat. That's why we often eat at different times. This is the first time since I came here that we've all gathered at the same times like this. Today was the only times that I had told them in advance. Okay, everyone, please take a seat. You too, Ageha. G'day, mates. Excuse me. Okay, so these random background characters are going to crop up again from time to time. What advice do I give you? Maybe Posh. Today's dinner looks amazing. Sort of a voice like this, maybe. Hey, can we start eating? I'm starving. Go ahead, enjoy your meal. The boarders, looking at each other, cautiously moves the food towards their mouths. Oh. What's the voice I give you again? Completely forgotten already. French, that's it. Oh, it's delicious. It really is delicious. That's not the same voice I gave her a moment ago, but hey, I can hear the word delicious coming from the borders. What is? It's true, it really is tasty. Basque-style chicken stew. I was the one that had made it, but I didn't know how it would taste until I imagined that it wouldn't be very good. It was different to the Western or Chinese food that I usually make, in that I normally don't use spices that make it easy to understand the flavour. The meat stewed in the tomato soup was tender, and was surprisingly refreshing. If a tomato soup has got meat in it, is it really just a tomato soup? Or have you created a meat soup with tomato in it? Most importantly, the flavour of the meat had really been drawn out, so I had no complaints at all about the taste. Ignore that weird question I just asked a moment ago, I don't know where I was going with that. It's the kind of things that you eat on a hot summer's day when you don't have much of an appetite. This is great. G'day, please have some salad too, you wallaby. The salad served in a big bowl was divided between everyone. There were cucumbers, tomatoes and lettuce, and also avocado and some mozzarella cheese. Even though it was an elaborate salad, again the reaction was, "This salad is delicious. It's kind of fancy." Ryoko, who is in second grade like me, and also Sane, is a third year with his trademark glasses, both seem to really like it. Yeah, g'day, how's this was produced by me, Ageha-chan. Everyone made a face that kind of shows they knew that. The truth is that today's meal was made under the advice of Miss Himeji here. So that's why Ageha's here. G'day, I thought I'd get him to make the food that I like for me. By the way, it seems that Ageha and Ryoko were friends from before. The thing is, it seems the foods that I made didn't really go down too well with everyone. Apart from Kaneko, all of the boarders looked away for a moment, awkwardly. Yeah, it's not that it didn't taste good. First of all, the portions were very big. Yeah. That's fine. If there's something you want to say, please talk to me about it, okay? It's a little scary, but I thought I'd try to talk to them about it. How should I put this? It's all the same colour. Oh, yes, I know what you mean. It's exactly it, okay? But today's food is colourful. It sure is. There's red, green, yellow and white, and many other colours, and looks vivid and colourful. The food I usually make is ginger pork equals brown, fried rice equals brown, brawn, as the Germans would say, curry equals yellow, yakisoba equals brawn, Neapolitan pasta equals rot, and so on, but it's all basically comprised of a single colour. Howie's food is hearty and I quite like it. But it's not that it doesn't taste good, but you see, recently it's been really hot, and we don't have much of an appetite. So we get tired of it halfway through. Everyone's really kind, aren't they? They really care about my feelings. Just because of that, I was unnecessarily worried. For a guy like me who went to a sports-focused boys' school and lived together with his dad in a kind of bachelor pad, that was always enough. I never even thought about the colour of food. Somewhere it seems that in a girls' dormitories that kind of thing is important. But this is really delicious. 5 seconds. Everyone seems satisfied. It feels like this is the most they've opened up to me so far. If I'm going to say it, now's my chance. Can I just say something? I stand up and get everyone's attention. Please listen as you eat. This is about the boarders' chores. Would it be alright to increase them a little? I'm a student too, so it's pretty tough for me. For example, if I could just get you guys to clean the bathroom, that would really be a big help. Everyone looked at each other as if they were trying to figure out what the others were thinking. To be honest, no one's going to be happy about increasing their chores. But we understand. As Yuka, the oldest, responded, the others nodded in agreement. It must be tough for Aoi. You can tell that just by looking. He's a small, weak little boy. The truth is, I was kind of worried about it as well. You look pretty puny. He even fixed the leaky roof. Impressive for a puny little boy. Wow, suddenly I just decided all three of them would insult me. In return, I will try harder than ever to make good food for you. We can eat this kind of delicious food every day. Sounds good, doesn't it, Ryoko? I might live here too. Is that all we have to do? Is that for another thing? This is what I really wanted to say. I think that we should get Kotori to do some things too. She's in the room, is she? You just said that out loud. Okay. Kotori, who was sitting at the end of the table, the furthest away from everyone, who looked uncomfortable while she ate, was surprised to hear her name called. Everybody looked around at Kotori. But Kotori is... She has a walking disability, but she can use her hands. There are things she can do. Like today's dinner, she helped us with that. Yeah, only because you guys made me do it. This had a big impact on everyone, who until just now had been eating the food and saying how delicious it was. They looked at her like they were impressed, but Kotori seemed kind of embarrassed. Thanks to Kotori helping us, we were able to get the dinner preparations done easily. If that's the case, then maybe we can add another chore. I don't dislike cooking, but to prepare food for several people is physically quite demanding. If that's okay with Kotori, could you help me prepare the meals? Yeah, I guess, if that's what it's like. I'm good at chopping potatoes. Danke, I say while Kotori looks away and quietly nods without saying anything. It's a little different to the other chores, but in order to avoid being unfair, from now on, I want Kotori to help out where she can. Everyone still had their reservations about the whole thing, so for now they just quietly looked at each other. Even so, until now, Kotori and the other boarders had quite a distant relationship. However, I'm the one who understands the situation the least, or rather, the one who understands it the most. Excuse me. Kanako raised a hand, since the others followed. If she can do that, it would be really good. Right, Ryuka. I always thought it was a little strange. So from tomorrow, let's do our best. You too, mother. You too, Kotori. Kotori was moody until the end, but she kept herself from shouting abuse at me, which I know she's good at, and seemed to understand what I was trying to do. Thanks for today, Ageha. You really helped me out. Don't mention it, you wallaby. When you're in trouble, I'll come to your rescue. That's how it always is, right? I'm like Steve Irwin sailing in to stop the crocodile from eating my beloved little Yaoi. I don't know. Ageha is turning into a full Australian Steve Irwin now, apparently. Same goes for you too. Don't try wrestling crocodiles unnecessarily. Hat came waddling from down the corridor. Yeah, Mr. Duck, what's up? Are you going to see me off? Hat flapped his wing towards Ageha. Maybe he's saying thanks for helping Kotori, as those are his feelings as her housemate. Okay, tell her this when you go back to her room. I had fun today. The way he replied made it seem like he completely understood what Ageha had said, and Hat wiggled his tail as he waddled off. He's so cute. Okay, take care on your way back. Sure, see you later, you wallaby. I'm going back to the outback. Another movie maker little transition then. Where did you go? I don't know why I went with a German V for W then. Where did you go? Okay, here's a cucumber snack. Hey, listen, Hat, did I help make dinner? It was something or other style chicken stew. Everyone said it was delicious. I ate it too, it really was delicious. Isn't that great? Today will soon be over, but it was fun. See, she's got that classic tsundere thing. Harsh exterior, soft interior. But you see what Aoi's doing. Get her involved. So suddenly she doesn't want to leave and all that. Oh. A cycling scene again, is it? I push down the heavy pedals and the gears creak. I worry that this is a chain which is stretched to its limit will snap and fly off at some point. As there's no time to think about that during the hill climb. Damn it, I can't do this anymore. This sport is just way too severe. I'm not proud of this, but I decided not to put myself through any pointless hardship. I don't enjoy putting in a lot of effort. Just ahead of me is something fun, so that's why I can do my best. At that time, I was getting closer and closer to it. Finally, is the top of the slope. As I climbed to the top of the slope, the view all of a sudden opened up. Below me is a town spreading far into the distance, on the steep downhill road. Finally, the time has come for my reward. I lower my posture, kick down on the pedal, and accelerate in the blink of an eye. In spite of the headwind that would have been so problematic on flat ground, I cut through it like a bullet. On a downhill slope, speeds can reach close to 80 kilometers per hour. If that for a car driving through the city, it would breeze past as it overtook other cars. If I come off my bike now, I'll be seriously injured. No joke, I could even die. After all, when we race, we're almost completely exposed. The road is winding and still not flat. At high speeds, when I entrust my body to the inertia, the wheels bounce on the uneven road surface. Strangely, I don't feel any fear. I only feel overwhelming exhilaration. Nevertheless, I mustn't lose concentration. It's not like I hadn't predicted that that there. I should probably just say that there. That there might be unforeseen circumstances. Even so, we lose traction. I guess eventually we'll find out what exactly happened with his cycling. When I opened my eyes, I thought that I was on that hospital bed. Sure, there is an unfamiliar ceiling, but I soon realised that it wasn't a hospital. It's my room, huh? I still don't really feel like this is my room, though. I lie on my side on the bed and vacantly try to recall what happened in my dream. I forgot most of it from the shock of waking up, but an idea of what kind of dream it was. I pulls the alarm clock towards myself. 11:42. It's noon already. Even though it's Sunday, I've slept too long. On Sunday I don't need to prepare breakfast. As for the jobs like fixing leaks and other jobs that can be done quickly, I did most of them yesterday. A Sunday with nothing to do. I get out of bed and look down at my knee, as there is a scar fresh from surgery. It was the first time I'd seen it in a while, the dream about that time. In the last few days, because of how busy I'd been, and the change of scene, I'd gone without having any unnecessary thoughts. Things had only calmed down a little, but I let my guard down emotionally. Somehow I felt strangely sluggish, and didn't feel like getting out of bed. There was someone knocking on the door. "How are you awake, eh?" It's Sunday, his third grade boarder. She's quite a cheerful person, but I always feel like she's keeping a distance from me. Despite that, now. "Howie, wake up, hey, Howie!" "I'm awake." First I answered and get out of bed, and then moved over to the door. "What is it?" Well, you have a visitor." Without thinking it was strange for Sane to get so excited, I quickly got changed and left the room. "Anchan, is it him?" I look outside the entrance to see. Hey! I guessed it correctly. Oh, drink some more tea. Iced tea. "Hi, bruh." "Anchan." When she said I had a visitor, she meant Anchan. The boarders poked their heads out from behind the wall of the hallway and looked at Anchan from a distance. It's just like Anchan to be completely unfazed by this feared spectacle. "Here, bro, eat this with the boarders," Anchan said as he passed me a welcoming present. "What's this? Shingon mochi?" "We were given this by someone in the neighbourhood, but we couldn't eat all of it." "Oh, is this what I think it is?" Anchan had always been popular with the girls, especially with much older ladies. He often received presents from them, particularly from the elder ladies. Grannies everywhere just love him. It's possible that he could become like the straw millionaire, and even if he just walked around the town for a day, there'd be no shortage of things to eat. Gonna be honest, I don't know what he means by straw millionaire. Is that a Japanese thing? I don't know. I take the souvenir from Anchan and pass it to Yuka and the others, who are half hidden behind the wall of the hallway. Here, he said we should eat this together. "Hey, who's that guy? What's his connection to you?" "He's my childhood friend, Anchan." "Childhood friend, really?" The others all start saying really too. "Anchan, come on in, I'll pour you a cup of tea or something." "But this is a girl's dorm, right, bruh?" "Yeah, you're right. Because I'm staying here, I don't really think about it that often." Okay. Come on, I'll treat you to lunch, bruh. We're going out for lunch with Anchan. How you finding it here, bruh? Yeah, it's nice. It feels relaxing. Come on, bruh. I know you don't mean that. Look at this view. You don't feel like you're back in your hometown, do you? Yeah, I guess not. The reconstruction work has been completed in this area, but it feels like a new town. So many brand new buildings, the roads are neatly paved, and there's not a trace of the Kazagaras that I once knew. But I remember this street. I mean, I used to come down here almost every day. If it goes this way, it leads to Kazami Shopping Street. It's a place where me, Ageha, and the others were born and raised. And at a small shopping street, I was about to start reciting the song from The Fresh Prince. My family had a small real estate agency set up on the one side of the street. Ageha's family had a sporting goods store, and Matsusuga's had a ramen restaurant. Zenzen's Anchan's place, which is a town factory near the shopping street. My childhood friends and I were all kids of the Kazami shopping street, so we all played together. However, the shopping street had disappeared due to the reconstruction. Have you been to Windy yet, bruh? I've been to the underground shopping arcade a few times. I've had to buy groceries. That was where I went yesterday with Ageha and Kotori. So you haven't seen the above ground part yet, huh? That's right. I was busy, so I hadn't been there. Since we're here, bro, we should take a look on the way to getting some food. Whoa. Whoa. Well, this does look very fancy, doesn't it? It's pretty amazing, huh, bro? Yeah. Vindi Kazagara. It's a large shopping mall built on the site of the small Kazami shopping street where we grew up. I've been to the underground level before, but I always enter using the entrance at the back, which is near the dormitory, so I didn't know what it was like above. I thought it would be a big building, but I can't believe that the Kazami shopping street used to be here. It's one of the biggest retail facilities in the country, bruh. Along with Windmill Hill, it's one of the new famous spots in Kazagara. I didn't feel at all like I had come back to my hometown. On the contrary, I felt like I was lost in some unknown country. What happened to everyone from the shopping street? The ones who wanted to set up their shops in here, bruh. Some went to other places, but everyone's doing okay. Ageha said that she had moved. If you want to know about Ageha's house, dude. G'day, Anchan. There you are, girl. Ageha appeared with uncanny timing. Hey, what are you two doing, having all the fun to yourselves? You should have called me. But you were helping out at your family's shop, weren't you? I just finished, replied Ageha, who was standing in front of Himegi Sports. That's what it said on the sign. Oh yeah, you said you've moved house, but you also said that the shop was now in Vindi, didn't you? Himegi Sports is a sporting goods store managed by Ageha's father. As far as I remember, it was a small-town sporting goods store, but now it was a kind of trendy sports store aimed at young people. So you must be thinking of the kind of clientele they get into the shopping mall, but because it's so different to how it was when I was a kid, I'm slightly confused now. It's really great now, huh? I didn't know that your dad had an eye for what young people like, I answered while slightly dazed. That's right, hey Hotaru. Oh, new character. As Ageha called from inside the store, a petite girl smaller than Ageha came outside. Is this her younger sister or something? What is it, Ageha? G'day, Anchan and Aoi are here. If this is her younger sister, I'm thinking, do I also give her an Australian voice? But how do I do an Australian accent that sounds like someone slightly younger? Otara opened her eyes wide for a moment and then looked up at me. Her face seemed to say, is this big guy standing here really, Aoi? In that case, I should prove it myself. Long time no see, Otaru. I rub Otaru's head in the same vase that Anchan did to me. Maybe I should, not try and do a sort of slightly younger person's voice. Maybe for comedy's sake, I should go with a really deep voice. Or actually, maybe my 1950s American radio presenter. Yeah, stop it, Aoi. Otaru wriggles her head around at her wit's end as I rub it. She's Ageha's younger sister, I thought so, yeah. She's only 1 year younger, so we used to play together a lot as kids. Her personality is the complete opposite of her sister, shy and quiet. You've gotten bigger too. Rub rub. Yeah, how am I? Just going round and round. Hey, don't be mean to my sister. I'm not to be mean, am I, Hotaru? You're pinching her cheeks now, are you? Ah, don't pinch my cheeks. I let go, and for a little while, Hotaru continued moving her head round and round, even though I wasn't doing anything. Jeez, that's the first time you've seen her in 5 years. It's all a bit too sudden. Hotaru, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. My eyes were going round a little, that's all. It's really you, Yaoi. I'm back, Kotori. Do you want me to rub your head again? I start to move my hands towards her, like I'm going to do it again. Kotori jumped back and hid behind Ageha. Don't be mean, you wallaby, or I'll string your nuts out like I've done with all the crocodiles that I've managed to wrangle. Oh, Jesus. Okay, she actually did do it. I've been punched in the ribs. Ah, I just wanted to play with Hotaru a little, that's all. For some reason, Ageha is very protective of Hotaru. What do you mean, for some reason? She's her older sister. What possible reason could she have to be protective? I thought I'd come and see you sometime, Hotaru. Oh yeah, we go to the same school, so I should have brought her to see you. Hotaru goes there... Oh wait, this is Yaoi. Hotaru goes there too. Yeah. That's a surprise. Has the idea in my head that Hotaru would definitely go to a regular school. Everyone was really influenced by An-chan. I told you to give it up, though. An-chan graduated from Keifu Academy. Because of his schools that An-chan went to, Ageha and the others all took the entrance exams like it was a matter of course. I was the same when I came back here, because I knew it was a special school when I was choosing which school to transfer to, so I guess that was because of An-chan too. Anyway, what are you two doing? Could it be that you're on a date? You're getting some yaoi action in there. I love me some yaoi action just as much as I love wrangling crocodiles. Bingo, bruh. He just leans into it, does he? I knew it. Hey, An-chan. I guess it's kind of true, isn't it? I thought I'd buy Yaoi lunch. Do you two want to come with us, ladies? Yep, they say yes. In that case, bruh, we have to invite him too, otherwise he'll be sulking about it. Nah, it's no good. If you mean Marbo, he's busy today. What? He's got plans, has he? He's going on a proper date. Yesterday he was boasting about it. Yeah, but she's cute, isn't she? Markun's girlfriend? Yeah, that's how it is, bruh. We can't get in his way. We'll go without him. Let him go on his date with his imaginary girlfriend. Oh yeah, eating with An-chan. Yeah, we haven't had a meal together in a long time. Where should we go, bruh? Anywhere's okay with me. An-chan asked me. Asking me where we should go, but I still don't really know this place. There are many shops, but everywhere is unfamiliar to me. It's already decided, isn't it? When we get together, there's only one place for us to go. Go on, let's go and have an Australian barbecue, said Ageha as Hotaru nodded. I also remember a little slower than the others. That, whatever that is. Okay, what time is it? It's actually getting kind of dark in my room. I need to put my light on. We'll tell you what, looking at time, I think let's wrap this episode up here then, ladies and gentlemen. So, quite a few things happened there. We're having a couple of nice days out with all our friends, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll continue this on next time. Yeah, I think bigger episodes are definitely the way to go with this series. Anywhere up to like an hour and a half. Potentially even more than that, depending on how things go and all, you know. Which of course means I'm going to have to block record things so far in advance, but hey, it is what it is. Alright, social media links, propagandist channel link, etc, as usual, are in the video description for anyone interested. If you enjoyed, a like is of course always appreciated as well. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes from here, because like I say, this is definitely now blind territory for me. We're definitely well beyond the point now that I played up to a couple of years ago when I was doing this in my own time. So yeah. I'm going in as blind as you guys probably are. So join me for episode 4, and I'll see you then, folks. Goodbye, everybody. After the shack, we end up heading back to Ortel's pool. Ayumi comes down from the room. Yeah. She looks apprehensive about getting back into water. So, Ayumi, you ready for swimming lessons?
Well, I'm tired at the moment.
With me?
What are you talking about? It should be a privilege to teach me.
All she needs is the barker at the end of the sentence.
Yes. Don't think I'm doing this because I want to spend time with you.
Oh God, there we go.
Yeah.
Of course. But you have to get in if you want to learn. She takes awkward steps into water. It's not really as rough as beach with its waves and people, but I imagine she isn't very fond of water.